Welcome back to Gone Home. Last episode, we recently just arrived at home. Found out that we were on a European adventure, and when we got here, no one is here, and we're trying to kind of piece together why that is. So let's listen to some messages.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
This kind of is sounding more like a horror game. Maybe just atmospheric. Okay, so we do have a little bit of... I kind of like this exploring. Welcome, new student. We hope that you're excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so that you can get right into the swing of things. One sturdy folder with pockets for each of your 6 class periods, one lined notebook per period, or one large notebook with 6 divided sections. At least 6 pens, blue or black, and 6 pencils, 1 box of colored pencils, standard combination lock for your assigned locker, a nutritious lunch, or $2.50 for a lunch provided by the school cafeteria, a positive attitude. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before and be ready for the first bell to ring at 8 a.m. See you soon, and again, welcome. Beth Vallis, Principal.
Oh my God. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class, and I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Psycho House girl? What happened in this house? Obituaries: Oscar Doc Mason. Oscar Mason, 60, of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his house. Mr. Mason was born on September 8th, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and quickly returned to the Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his house. A service will be held on this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephew Terrence Greenbrier, as well as in spirit the people of Boone County to whom he provided wellness and comfort. Too good a lighting on that, but Paris. Hi Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisian things, including eating La Petite d'Ajovoir and wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something back from the Shakespeare Book Company, since you are my favorite sister. Love you all, Katie. Mom, Dad, and Sam. 1 Arbor Hill. Weird, Boone County. Why is that weird? Hearing something? Oh, I don't like this. Let's get some better lighting in here. Whoa. this first. The killing of JFK, a theory. You've seen the movie, Discover the Truth. It just looks like a... No, let's put that back. We might need... No, we can't put it back. Let's look at all this stuff. Salmon paper. Pioneer GLD D703 combination. Laserdisc compact disc player. $999.99. Double-sided. They say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LD CD player, you'll be glad to know that Pioneer seems to share this particular. It ends there. He was writing a letter. You can do better. What if FK wasn't JFK? JFK president. Jeez, that scared me. Paradox resolves. What's in GFK's death being desired outcome? Magic Gullet theory. He's a conspiracy theorist here. Back to time, Dallas, 1963 again. State of Embassy in Dallas. Yeah, I can't read that. Select who in USSR. Killed in Marines. Just waiting to turn around and just be bam. Electrical inspection. Alright. Does the entire electrical system meet local codes? Yes. Are any of the deficiencies which need correcting? Unclear. Wiring in the house is technically up to safety and ampage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Great. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupts circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floor, and fixtures of the structure. After discussion with Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. Alright. That was in 94. Greenbrier's is that guy, the pharmacist, is that my father? So I want to go back here and see what my last name, probably going in the right way. What can we save on? Tortilla chips. West National Forest. We need some lighting. We need more lighting. This looks to be the library. Productive System Worksheet 6. Samantha Green. Yeah, that he must have been our father. Lower 2 stories. The events are all out of order. The sheet lined paper, right? A reproductive system. Da 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 da. Looks like okay. Let's see what she says. Period 4 health class. The early morning, September 1, 1939. As the glad stares out of the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Orland. As the train rumbles along, it looks like it's just steps off the train. Her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd. There. Her dear Boris, still in his baker smock. He must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The overly releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of the stern engine, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass the station, a whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs, reaches out towards her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes lock and the moment freezes. The flash and smoke elope him almost instantly. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and, for Atime, Borislav, huddle in a half-destroyed church. He is blind. His legs are missing, bandaged with torn bed sheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolved. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for a pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. It looks like the teacher said, "See me now." Now that was one thing, world history. Feel-good music.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be through. Now that it's happened, I just can't.
Liquor. Dear Mr. Greenbrier,
I've done the best
I write
I
to
could.
inform you that unfortunately
Keep something
Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental
That gets you off
Pair.
my mind.
Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It's been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors.
All around.
I left my trunk in town.
I got
This is getting annoying. Stop that. So it looks like he was a writer, and he's not doing so hot in his career. Where's the light switch? Heck no, I'm not closing the door. It's pitch dark in here. How do I get light in there? Ah, man, just waiting for a jump scare. Accidental. It's his book. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime. Sincerely, Mary Schwartz.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Damn straight. Nothing like mooching off of your friends, Samantha. Start at the bottom here. Hi, Loney. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive. walked you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6th. After 6th, Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. Aw, Street Fighter Hadouken, you.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Sam. What's missing? What is going on in this house? Well, it's gotten to the point. Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. Oh boy. What did she do? One more room to check out. Oh my gosh, what's... Severe weather. Give me an update. I need to know how severe this is. The Nintendo's gone.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County,
We're in
and
Boone
Astoria
County.
Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Ooh, the X-Files. What else do we got on Boy Meets World? Yeah, this would probably RoboCop. Oh man, tune into A&E at 10:30. Alright.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County,
We don't
Tacoma
want music.
County, and Astoria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Why would I need to crouch? Guess there's no matches in here. Hi Terry, enclosed please find a Pioneer CLDD 703 unit with remote and cables. We need a half-page review for the October
This is
issue,
a severe
so
weather
that gives you
warning.
about 2 weeks to
The
get
Northwest Weather
us the
Service
copy for
reports high
edit.
winds and
Standard
torrential
stuff
rain
like you
conditions
gave us
affecting the
on the
following
CLDD
counties:
502.
Austin County,
It's a
Boone
combi
County,
player,
Dawn
so check
County,
its
Tacoma
CD
County,
playback with a
and
few discs,
Astoria County.
as well as
Residents
laser
are
discs,
strongly urged
and
to stay
they
indoors
want us
and
to
secure all
definitely hit
windows
the
and
signal to noise
Flood
ratio
conditions are
and
expected at lower
toss link,
elevations.
whatever that is, stuff for high-end buyers. Looking forward to your take on it. Enjoy the unit. Alright, I know we've got bad weather. I can hear it outside. Sam, thought this might help, Dad. Making friends when feeling lonely. It's a piece of cake to make friends. Never worry about having friends to spend time with. This book will teach you to make friends even when you're shy.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
That's it. It's fly. Anything behind this couch pillow? Alright, well, we're going to leave the episode there. Thank you so much for watching. And next time we will continue to unravel the mystery behind this house.